Hey everybody, Eddie here. Just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year before we get started with this market update for Margate. Just hope you guys have a great new year. Hope you guys had a safe new year as well. And yeah, feel free to always reach out. You can call, text, or email me. I'm always here to be your resource for everything and anything real estate related here in the city of Margate and also Broward County or West Palm Beach. But specifically, we're focusing on Margate today. So you guys know that I like to put out this Margate market report or real estate sales overview once a month whenever it comes out. The reason why it says November here at the top is because this report is actually put out about a month behind because of the mere fact that it takes a month for all the data to be compiled, and then they usually release it like right around the 20 something, but because it's been the December, it took a little longer. So if you guys want this report, I'll put a link in the description where you're able to download it yourself. Simply click the link and just click download. I don't require any information from you to download the report. I just hope you find it a significant tool and resource. And of course, if you're looking to sell, buy, or rent here in Margate or anywhere in Broward or West Palm Beach, I'd be more than happy to be of assistance to you. Call, text, or email. So let's jump straight into it. So we've got November in front of us. I'll just break down the sheet again so you understand how it's arranged so you can read it appropriately. This report is created by our Realtor Association here in Greater Fort Lauderdale and the West Palm Beaches. That's what RAPB and GFLR stand for. You can see Realtors of Palm Beaches and Greater Fort Lauderdale. You can also begin to understand and see the trends. If you go back and look at my previous videos or previous posts, you'll see that I've been doing this for quite some time now because I want to keep you updated into what the market's doing, because that's exceptionally important to understand what's happening in your neighborhood. So in the first column, we have single family. These are all the stats about single family homes. We scoot down a bit, townhomes and condos, and then we have maps or graphics expressing the information up here in a graphic form, specifically about the price, the median sales price. So we have single family home, 2017 numbers in November, 2018 numbers in November, the change. Then we have January through November of 2017, January to November of 2018, and then the change. And then that's mirrored down here under the townhouse and condos section. So jumping straight out of the gate, we can see from 2017 to 2018, there was a decline of about 21%. Went down to 22. Median sales price went up to 275. Average sales price went up to 280 from 262. Pending sales, 28, went down, so fewer houses actually entered into contract. With November, a lot of people will use it or say because of the holidays, people don't want to make the move before Christmas or the new year. They're waiting until that time to make that move. That could potentially be a reason why there's fewer pending sales, but we'll see in a minute some more statistics so you can make your own, come to your own conclusion. So we have new listings entering the market, 35. So fewer people put their house on the market to sell, single family home on the market to sell. Fewer homes went into pending status, meaning they actually fell under contract, maybe because of the holiday. Average sales price went up to 280. And then we see that there is also an increase as compared to last year, November, of the median sales price, but there was a decrease in closed sales. So fewer homes are selling, fewer homes entered the market as compared to last year. Fewer homes went into contractual status, but they have sold for more. And then when we see year to year, we can see also from last year, the entire year, it was down in closed sales. It was up in median sales price, up in average sales price, down in pending sales, and then up in new listings. Compared to the full year of last year up to November, we do see an increase slightly in the new listings. That's the entire, taking into consideration all the previous 10 months as well. So we can see here in the single family home world that with fewer homes entering the market, fewer homes went under contract, fewer homes sold, but the homes that did sell, the median and average sales price increased. Then we see in the townhouse and condo market, 2017 versus 2018, fewer closed sales as compared to last year, 20 versus 27. Median sales price stayed the same, average sales price went up, pending sales went up to 28, new listings went down to 27. So fewer people put their home on the market, more homes entered contractual status as compared to last year, November, in condo and townhomes. We have the average sales price went up, the median price stayed the same, and the closed sales went down. And then we can see a year over year, a dip in the closed sales, an increase in the median, an increase in the average sales price, a increase in the pending sales, and a decrease in new listings. Now this is year over year. Now we can see obviously the single family home market and the townhouse condo market are responding not exactly the same. In single family home market, you usually see the recovery process is a little more rapid than townhouse or condo. We also see that real estate, or we know that real estate usually fluctuates with 10-year, let's say 10-year curves, or a 10-year cycle, if you will, of ups and downs. So we're in 2018, closing out 2018, now entering 2019. 2008 is when the cycle actually began, in my opinion, and based on the stats as well, you'll see here in a minute. So we are bound to see a gradual dip. We don't know how drastic or impactful that dip will be, and then obviously recovery as well. So with the townhomes and condos, we haven't seen that as drastic, but we do see it in the single family homes. And these charts down here exemplify the best. Let's zoom in here in a minute for these, so you guys can see it really crystal clear. So in the single family home market, we see that this take off a 12-month calculation. 2008 numbers here. Then orange is Margate, gray is pretty much the real estate associations of Broward, West Palm, probably some of Miami-Dade as well. We can see that Margate has done exceptionally well. The recovery point actually started happening a little bit sooner than the average trend in the counties, but then it dipped again, not as drastic as the rest of the counties, and then the recovery process was a slow, steady grind to the top in 2018. We can see that the numbers compared to 2008 are actually exceeding them. So, knowing that real estate travels in 10-year cycles, we should be seeing a dip and then a recovery as well. Will the dip be as drastic as we see here in 2008 to 2000 and let's say 10-ish? I don't believe so, because the mere fact that there is a lot of different factors going on, the banking, no-doc loans, the mortgage foreclosures, all that kind of stuff. I would hope and pray to God that they've learned and we've learned not to make that same mistake again. But I am seeing some no-doc loans come on the market again, which could be volatile to this situation. So could you see a dip sooner than later? I agree, you could. And on the recovery, I don't know how long that will take. So if you have a single family home, and of course people may think, oh, well, you're just saying it because you're a realtor. No, the numbers are showing us that if you are considering selling your single family home in 2019, I would recommend doing it sooner than later, because the recovery process, the dip, may happen quicker than we anticipate. And the objective when selling a home, as we saw in the up stats above, is to sell for the most possible, most you can, that's justifiable in the market. You can't just throw your property on the market for $1 million and expect people to pay $1 million. No, it has to appraise. So that's what happens when the properties begin to dip in value. The appraisers also have to mirror that dip, because hey, the bank's not going to loan you more than the house is worth, and then gradually to fight to the bottom, because let's say John, my neighbor's not named John, but let's say John, my neighbor, puts his house on the market, then I put my house on the market. John's like, oh man, I need to sell, so he drops it to 10,000. I drop it 20. And then there's a fight to the bottom. That's a single-family home market. Now with the townhouse and condo market, as we talked about, it takes a little more of a recovery time, because we see that the dip and the recovery in the greater Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beaches, or excuse me, Broward and Palm Beach, we see that was a gradual dip, not as radical as the single-family homes, because obviously the reserves required by the associations kind of protected it a little bit. Then we see this gradual increase, this recovery. The numbers haven't matched in, in the 2008 numbers, but they're getting there. So like I said, we may not see the dip as radically in the condo townhome world as we will in the single family home, or as recent, or it's not going to happen as soon. And then we see here in our Margate, the orange, 2008 numbers, the gradual dip, and then the gradual recovery, once again not matching 2018 numbers yet. So those are the numbers for November. Once again, if you want to download this, I'll put a link in the description. Feel free to click download, and now you'll have a handy dandy PDF of this. And you can check previous videos and posts that I've done where I've spoken about other months as well, keeping everybody up to date. But before we close out, let's go ahead and let's look at 2018 November versus 2018 October. So let's bring this down here. November's on our right, or on our left, excuse me, and then on the right is October. So knowing where these fall already, let's just kind of look at them real quick. Single family homes, October, more closed, 32 as opposed to 22. Median price 267, it went up to 275. Median average sales price 277, went up to 280. Then we have the pending, I believe is the third one down from the top. Yep. Pending 31 to 28. And then we have closed sales, I believe it's fourth, right underneath that, 57 down to 35. So we can see the dip definitely happened. And then look into condo world as well, we can see that closed sales went down 37 versus the 20. 78 median sales went down 75. 108 average sales went up to 112. Pending sales 38 went down to 28. Closed sales 58 went down to 27. So we definitely see the dip. We've seen the dip compared to last year of November, or this year of October versus November. Something definitely to take into consideration. Well, anyways, guys, appreciate you taking a look at this video. Hope this information helps quite a bit. Also, if you'd like a home value report created for your home specifically, a very unique custom report that I created a lot of them for various residents of Margate, because my goal is to be a resource and a tool that you can use in all things related to real estate. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or rent in Margate or Broward County or West Palm Beach, please consider me for that opportunity, that privilege. Call, text, or email anytime. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Once again, Happy New Year.